Hello, today is, what's today? Tuesday, March 30th, 2021. Yeah, at, 11:11 a.m. It was 11:10, but they delayed my phone when I tried to flip the camera towards me rather than that way. So, um, I got a little bit better sleep last night because it was a little bit warmer. And today at Publix, let's see, I walked to Publix. I got some videos on my Candy Grandpre channel. If y'all want to see, some of my videos on there as well. CandyGrandpre. You narcissistic perps aren't welcome. So, yeah, I'm going to say it again. You narcissistic perps are not welcome on my channel. You're blocked. I block y'all. You bastards. Some people, they don't even, as I said, they do not block Chief Handler. They don't block him, but they like and heart his comments, or they go back and forth with him. Or, people go back and forth with their V2K and stuff like that. But I get yelled at and told to ignore the perps and stuff. So one way of me ignoring the perps is me to block them. The online perps. But you can't block them in person. So I got more harassment yesterday and the day before than I did this morning. Yeah, like Saturday, Sunday, and Monday morning. I think Sunday was the worst. And maybe because it was a ritual day and Palm Sunday and all that. I think it was Sunday. Yeah. So today I had a little bit something here and there, but considering the fact that I walked 45 minutes to Publix and I didn't even announce, hey y'all, I'm going to walk to Publix. The perps were numerous of them were there before I got there. As if they know what's in my head. But I heard that they can see through our eyes with the remote neural monitoring and stuff like that, invading our privacy and doxing us. But then when we expose who they are, they want to cry and play victim and talk about their privacy and stuff like that. These narcissistic perps, they are hypocritical and self-righteous. But then they try to reverse it on you online and say that you're the hypocrite. They be like, Candy don't want to be filmed, but look at her filming everybody. I don't want to be filmed being innocent, doing nothing, minding my own business. But y'all the ones who are perp and harass me. And then when I try to call y'all out on it, y'all want to falsely accuse me of doxing people. When y'all do the same thing to us, you target and traffic us and then put us on the dark web. And we have done nothing wrong. We're not dangerous. It's y'all the ones who's dangerous and trying to kill us. And y'all feel threatened by our light and you feel threatened by our truth. Me knowing the truth, the Bible said that, and ye shall know the truth and the truth will make you free. So, how I don't think it applies to just women being raped and abused, or dealing with a controlling narcissistic partner. But I think it goes for anything, to take your power back once you find out the truth. Because, I hear about, men can be victims too. So I'm a woman who hasn't gotten support and respect or anybody to believe me with whatever abuse or rape stories I've been through. But people say that a woman is more believed than a man. Not if you're a black woman. So men are never victim blamed. Well, I never heard of a man being victim blamed when he walks out of to the store at night and gets robbed. I never heard of a man being victim blamed for being a robbery victim, but a woman being blamed for rape and other abuse or theft or being taken advantage of in some sort of way. So rape and theft mainly, I guess it depends on who you are, that the victim gets criminalized. And that's why a lot of people are afraid to report or speak up, because they know that they will either be blamed or not believed. And so I'm trying to take my power back. I'm feeling still traumatized from what happened, when everybody at that job was younger than me, kids at that Sky Zone. So it's made to feel like as if I'm supposed to be banned from work or banned from employment. Some people say that was like a street theater situation, a street theater setup that happened to me. A lot of street theaters, they involve the police or ambulance or something crazy. So and one police officer, he might have been trying to help me, that he turned to me, he had a sad look, and he told me, "You did nothing wrong." So while the other the narcissistic police officers being an abusive bully and berating and condemning me and stuff like that, to try to silence me from being, try to make me be quiet about speaking out against the gang stalking and workplace mobbing. But some people say that, well, go ahead, don't stop, try to get another job again, and just don't tell, well, I was trying to not tell people where I worked at, but it seems like anything good or positive I try to do, it always backfires on me like I did something bad. So some people were happy for me that I finally got a job, and then 6 days later is gone again. So these devil perps want me with nothing. With invisible scales and invisible tails, with reptilian eyes. They think that they can have God's authority and play God with my life. So some people say, don't give up, keep fighting, and God has some things in store for you and stuff like that. So maybe I am like, a few people have said that in my situation, that the foster and biological family who act like my handlers, that they force handicap me and make me feel like as if I'm retarded and mentally incapable of doing everything. Telling me, like, how can you, on one side, people will say Candy is highly intelligent, she's gifted, and stuff like that. But if I'm that highly intelligent, why y'all think I'm not mentally capable of driving a car? Or y'all think I'm not mentally capable of taking care of my own bills and stuff like that? I've done these things before, and y'all still trying to say that I'm not capable of doing these things. So they make me feel like as if I do finally get access to a car or a vehicle to drive, that they make me feel like as if I finally get access to a vehicle, then I'm committing a crime by just simply driving. But I got my license. I have my license. And I didn't know what this government, the gang stalking program was back then. And so people think that I'm not mentally capable of taking care of myself or caring for others. The foster mom even said, "You can't even take care of your damn self. How the hell are you going to take care of a goddamn baby?" That's how she said it, But she was abusive and made me feel like I'm not capable of doing anything. And then other ignorant Project Ghetto people try to, say the same thing, that I have, anything I try to want to learn, a narcissistic abuser would tell me that I don't have any business doing it because I don't know how. And if I mess up trying to learn, then I should have that revoked forever. Like as if I'm in the beginning, like I don't have a right, to make mistakes and try to learn. I mean, I'm never even given a chance to learn. And they want to hold me back and make sure they think that I'm just going to stay in the same sorry predicament forever. And they think I could, never fight back and try to better myself. It's like they wanted to keep me, sorry for the noise campaign. They're trying to distract me from, they're trying to distract me from my message, from what I'm really trying to talk about. So, there are some people encouraging me to go ahead and get that, I'm not going to say what kind of driving job, but a certain kind of driving job where I can keep the vehicle, where I can keep the vehicle and sleep in the van and then, work as much as I want, If I can sleep in a van and work as much as I want, and then, I can find a place to go get a shower, or I can go to the beach if I want to. But it's like, you can't say somebody's not capable of driving when they clearly are, but then you do part of the network that conspires to use directed energy weapons to keep someone sleep deprived, rig their vehicle, slash the tires, bust the windows, egg their car, or put actual sugar in their tank, do all kinds of cruel stuff. You're trying to kill me, but then you say I'm a danger to society. That's the mind control and the mind game. So people thought I wasn't mentally capable of, being told all this negative stuff all my life. Me being them drilling in my head that I can't do this, I can't do that, I don't have the mindset or mentality to do this or that. That I wasn't mentally capable of becoming a doctor, like an OBGYN. Well, I'm glad I'm not an OBGYN. And not capable of being a Spanish to English translator. And then, whenever I go to job interviews, like 2020 and last year, just before COVID got crazy, I applied at the Holiday Inn Resort right by the beach. The guy, it was supposed to be a female to hire me, but I figured it was the gang stalking because it was not the same person who said that they were going to interview me. That person was gone for the day. So then it was a perp come and try to make me feel like you're not capable of doing this job because you don't have enough confidence. He told me flat out to my face, you don't have enough confidence. Because the perps put in my head to think the narcissistic abusers growing up in the foster and biological family made me feel like I don't have common sense. I don't have any sense at all. The perps still say that about me, So people want to say ignore them. But if you try to ignore them and you still get destroyed and held back and made to feel like you're the problem. Something's wrong with you. You did something wrong. But these attempts on my life all the time with these perps driving big trucks with the LED lights, like big monster trucks, like the pickup trucks with the super high wheels that, they want to make themselves feel more powerful, and intentionally they come with the LED lights and one headlight, and then a red truck trying to deliberately run over me on purpose, and then they themselves blame me when I call them out on it. And it happens too fast for me to have put it on video. And it's like you can only get to film the aftermath. So then it will be made to look like you're just fucking with them for no reason, which is not the case. So I need to try to fight back for my freedom to live. But y'all, I'm not the mental patient that y'all try to make me out to be. You know, like, I'm feeling nervous and scared. Like, I'm wondering if I've been handicapping myself for all this time. You know, just internalizing what the narcissistic abusers feel about me, who they think they have authority over me, but they don't have spiritual or godly authority over me. They're just trying to ruin me, but they think they have the power of God, and they have people who treat me like they think I deserve to be punished. And it's like even strangers who think that they can just talk to me roughly and abuse and handle me a certain way. Like, they had an abusive cab driver this morning who I tried to ask him certain questions, and he had on a red bandana and he was smacking his gum, and he just was a rude narcissistic asshole, and I figured he was a perp. And I was waiting for another cab because I was trying to get the cab to take me over here. Because I walked a little over 45 minutes to Publix, but I'm glad my feet didn't hurt, but my legs were hurting, and the perps, this was the second time just now the perps forced diarrhea me. So they tried to force diarrhea me over there, and then I got forced diarrhea over here. So I would have tried to continue on with the rest of the 3 hours for the walk, but I just took a cab, and the cab was only $13.25. It was cheaper than I thought. Well, maybe because I walked, a certain bit, so that helped. But I realized I need to get in more shape and walk more. I was walking all the time until November, not out of laziness, but, me just trying to get a respite, get a break from the perps. And that only lasted 3 months. It seemed like the perps want me out there on the streets so I can be more vulnerable and further abused. And then when I ritually sacrifice, it'll be made to look like I'm the crazy one who's, the perpetrator who's perpetrating everybody else. But, I hear about the tactics of plausible deniability with the perps who try to pretend to play innocent. But y'all can't run from God. Go to Luke chapter 16, verse 15 in the Bible. In the King James Version of the Bible. And so, it's like, I have a right to try. I'm like, all right, you narcissistic perps, how about y'all tell me, how do you want me to survive? Or you don't want me to survive at all? Y'all think my only way of surviving is to be locked up in a mental institution or in jail or dead or just eradicated or eliminated from society. Y'all think I deserve to be just punished and abused and experimented on. So that's the game. They'll try to make it like you're a mental patient with no capabilities until or unless you become a whore and a gang stalking perp and sell your soul. And then next thing you know, you're mentally normal with all kinds of sense and everything. They hit me with energy weapons to make all my head hurt. The front and the back and all my head hurting. That's how you know I'm speaking the truth, because when they start hitting me with the energy weapons while I'm talking. So, I mean, it's like, I'm trying to make myself more functional and trying to better myself, trying to see just what I can do out here to make my own money without having to wait around for somebody to hire or fire me, or me worrying about being fired by somebody. But I know that if I got a taxi driving job, that would even be like, I would have to deal with workplace mobbing, because I've experienced that before. So even with the taxi driving job. And I don't even know, that's why I was like, if there's any way I can get access to a regular vehicle and I can just do, you know, DoorDash, Instacart, Uber, or, I mean, I don't want to do Uber and Lyft because I prefer to deliver packages. I don't mind doing something like that. You know, deliver packages or deliver food. Or, you know, go grocery shopping for someone. Or even if, see, they're trying to they're trying to prematurely shut down my video. They just gave me a warning saying that my video is going to shut off soon. And I'm at 20 minutes and 50 seconds. I'm supposed to go to at least 27 minutes. So yeah, they're trying to control and manipulate my video.